Hi there, I'm Holly, and welcome back to our fixer-upper Old Florida Style. In this segment, we're going to go over the transformation of the living and dining room combination and why we decided to take out the third bedroom and opt for more living space. This is what became our living and dining room combination. Now, you just saw our photos of what this area looked like. We had a wall right past these glass sliding doors. That was their living area. They had a television, couch, that type of thing. They could go out to the back with these glass sliding doors. What happened was we had all intentions of keeping at a 3-bedroom, 1-bath. However, this wall was not structurally sound and the electrical going into it was bad. So we decided that we needed to tear down the wall and rebuild a new one. In the meantime, we also built a closet in that third bedroom, which was the very back. We built it where that back window was. We completely constructed the framing of the closet before we took down this wall. As I said, we had all intentions of keeping this as a 3-bedroom home because you think that is what really is going to sell, the more bedrooms that you have. Well, we had to take the wall down. The wall came down. My husband calls and he's like, "You've got to come over here and see this." I'm like, okay, fine. I come over and you walk in and the amount of light that's in this room. Now remember, this was dark paneling all the way down, okay? But even then, the light in here, this room had a completely different feel. And he said, "You know, what do you think about just having 2 bedrooms and 1 bath?" And I was like, I wouldn't have thought that was a great idea. However, this gives so many more options. So the deal is, you could easily put a wall back up, no problem, make a 3rd bedroom. But we wanted to give it a shot as a dining room and living room combination with beautiful natural light all through here that even goes into that little living area that you walk into the front door. It gave this home such an amazing feel that even after we painted it, it was spectacular. We knew that was the right choice. Now, things you could do in this room, obviously it was dark paneling. We could have ripped out all of the paneling and done drywall. That would have added to our expense. It also would have added to our budget, right? Our budget, our expenses. And is that going to be worth the end result, the end price that we can get for this neighborhood, this home, all those different things? It's a factor we had to consider. The style of this home lends itself to painting this paneling, and it turned out beautifully. But of course, you're going to have to prime it. Priming all the walls, going into those crevices, making sure all of that's covered, and then 2 coats of our paint, same paint we did throughout the house. This particular color is called Duck by Sherwin-Williams. We've used it for several places. It's not exactly white, it's not exactly cream, and it kind of goes with everything, and so that's our choice. We did that throughout. We also had to replace the ceiling. The ceiling was kind of falling in, had issues, so they drywalled and repaired the ceiling. And we decided in this room it was best, actually throughout the house, to go ahead and spray the ceiling the same color as the walls. Now that doesn't always have the effect that you're looking for, but for this particular home, it did. We do not have high ceilings here. We have our average 10-foot ceilings, which for some people can feel a little closed in. And what happened when we sprayed all one color is we gave it the illusion that the ceilings are higher. So for this particular home, it worked well. Now we decided to also do carpet throughout the entire home. This room, of course, was concrete floors. So we could have made a choice to go ahead and do that plank vinyl flooring throughout this entire room. What we considered was that it actually made a huge breakup from the front room you walk into, to this particular room. And we decided doing one flooring throughout this small home was a better option to give it a larger feel. And that's what happened. Now, unfortunately, our original home had hardwood floors. We tried our best in this one living room we got down to the floors. They were severely damaged. We did have people come in and give us estimates on repairing and refinishing, which was my choice. I think it would have just been gorgeous. But in the end, the cost was way over our budget that we had allotted for that, including all the extra expenses. Even the people that we had come out said our best option really was to carpet and then let a buyer decide later on if they want to do the refinishing. Now, I want things to look cute. I want them to have that old Florida charm. This house definitely has it, and being able to refinish those floors would have been spectacular. But in the end, we're looking at our budget, we're looking at our end cost and how much money we're going to make on the other end. And that really just was not in there, wasn't going to give us the bang for the buck that we needed in this home. Join us for our next segment where we're going to talk about the whole bathroom remodel. This one was a real stinker.